let's get the show going as we normally do. And there might somehow be a few of you who are at your very first episode of the Dan Nicholl Show, which means, yeah, coming back is going to be a challenge, but we'll see what we can do. But if you haven't been here before, what we do with the show, when we started off, and we've done this for a long time now, and it's one of the parts I am proudest of, we take a young South African comedian and we bring them out and we give them this platform to entertain, to get filmed, and hopefully to become incredibly famous, which is exactly what happened with, for instance, Chris Forrest, but also with the guy who we're bringing out now. Now, he does work part-time at OR Tambo, so most of the rhino horn that leaves South Africa is via him, but when he's not doing things he shouldn't be doing, he is one of the funniest guys I know. He's also a really good friend of the Dan Nicholl Show. He's warmed our audience up so many times. I could not ask for a better person to be here today, so please say hello to Eric Jansen.
That's so lovely. The first one and the last one, I get to do them both. Yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. How are you? Fine, thanks. And you? Fine, thanks. Like Dan said, I work at the airport part-time. I actually left that job recently. Yeah, they told me a whole bunch of opportunities would arise, but nothing took off. Yeah, man, so I had to quit that job, man. I had to quit. But I left for a good reason, because I found something nicer. And also because one of the guys took it the wrong way when I said I needed an uplifting experience. Yeah, he bumped me with a forklift. That was fun. Cool, man. It's nice to be out. It's nice to see. I mean that. I really mean that it's nice to see, because I recently had to pay for my new glasses. Yeah, guys, being blind is expensive, huh? I see a couple of blind people in the house. What's up? Now take your glasses off. No, I'm joking. No, I had to pay for it myself, because I found out that medical aid doesn't do that. I was like, guys, I need glasses. They're like, yeah, we don't do that. I'm like, why not? They're like, didn't you read the contract? I'm like, read. So yeah, I had to fork out a big amount of money, and here I am, just seeing everything. I'm here, like, guys, man, I can see. I'm happy I can see. Like, I know after the show, some of you are gonna go home and like watch, TV. You've got full HD. That man is enjoying this. You have full HD. Some of you are lucky you have a 4K TV. This is a 10K right here. Right, 10. Everything is in 10K, man. There's a lot of first things you remember in your life. Like, everybody remembers their first heartbreak the most. Does everybody remember their first kiss? Yes, you remember. It's a moment, there's a lot of things that stick with you for the rest of your life. Your first kiss, your first heartbreak, the first time you steal a golf, all of these things. These are memories that are near and dear to you. And I remember my first heartbreak like it was 3 years, 2 months, and 5 days ago. It was a crazy time. It really was a crazy time, because it was like, ma'am, I went to an exam that I knew I wasn't prepared for, and all the answers were the wrong answer. Because she looked me dead in my eyes the day I went to see her for the last time, and she's like, Eric, I don't see this working out. So I'm like, oh. Try these, maybe. So it's like, you have one of two options. You can stick around and I hurt you, or you can leave. And I was like, and option C? She's like, see yourself out, please. So I had to leave, man. I had to leave. And as a man, you can't just cry in public. People are going to think you're weird. So you have to find that outlet. Some guys take up MMA. Some guys learn to write love songs. I went to funerals like every weekend for 7 months. Just so I could cry in peace, man. A good old cry from the man. And that's why I learned there's a hierarchy in funerals. Like, the closer you are to the front, the more you are allowed to cry. Like, if you right in front, your family, you have to, you bawling, why didn't they take me? And they're like, who are you? I'm like, I'm their cousin. And as the time went by, I started moving backwards and backwards until I was right at the back. The people right at the back, they have no business being there. They just saw people and were like, there must be food after this. And that day, I was feeling strong. I was right at the back, and I was like, yes, I've healed. And my phone went off, and I checked my phone, and she sent me a message. She's like, you forgot your face cloth at my house. And I broke down. I was like, oh no. Oh. And the one guy's like, don't worry, man, it's going to be okay. I'm like, you don't understand, man. I actually still miss her. He's like, her? This is Keegan's funeral. I'm like, you are the wrong funeral as well. But it's gone a lot better, actually. It has gone a lot better, because I actually recently got out of the friend zone. Yeah. Yeah, she says I'm more like a brother to her now, so I'm just gonna... Ladies and gents, this has been fun. You guys have been incredible. Thank you very much. Thank you, Uncle Dan.
Thank you. Oh, give him another big round of applause. Eric Jansen.